Welcome my to the channel of Dimension Doge, where today, once again, we are one game away from glory. And I'd say it's optimistic to say I'm definitely going to get it. And before, when I was optimistic, it didn't go too well. But, just fingers crossed. Oh god. Ultimately, Captain Combustible. Captain Combustible I wouldn't consider the best hero, although some people would, and I can see why. The thing is, I consider him the scariest. Just because I know it'll only take him one turn to kill me if he gets a lucky hand. If he just gets the right cards, he can just wipe me out easily. You see, this is what I'm kind of scared about. If this is a mushroom deck, which it could be, I don't front that. Otherwise, if this is a Pine Clone deck, I should definitely front that. Well, I guess Space Ninja could just wipe him out. I should have put that in the first lane, I guess. No, but then Space Ninja would die for sure. I at least like to think there's a chance he survives. Right, Bushroom now? If it's Bushroom now, then it's definitely a Mushroom deck. In which case, we should be fine. Space Ninja won't do his job to the best extent, but mushroom decks are so much easier to do. Yes, I think it's a mushroom deck, right. Mushroom decks are so much easier to deal with than other decks. Just because you know all they're going for is tempo. You just try and stop them getting a good tempo. Or put up a good defense. Eventually they'll run out of cards. So again, Ultimate Leagues isn't always the worst, because Ultimate Leagues don't always play for keeps. They don't actually need any more stars, because they already have, like, the highest rank. So, they could just be on ranked just because they don't want to go around in casual stomping on rank 1s. Yeah, that's not a surprise, but I couldn't think of any other counter or anything. I didn't want to waste the cannon when I had 2 imp commanders, but I've got to make sure that he can't do 4 damage in one lane. I was going to put that in a gravestone so Punish Room couldn't get it, but Dotty is not going to. I'm going to plumber the Punish Room. I wonder what I could play on 4. There aren't many 4 drops in most classes, and most of them aren't very good, because 2 and 3 is kind of the... Oh god, I hate this card. I hate this card with a passion. No, god. I can't plumber it now, too. This guy might have actually won. This was a bad deck until he brought out Astro Shroom. Astro Shroom is such an overpowered card, and I wish it wasn't in the game. I am so dead. I am like... Okay, if he has another... If he has more team up, I've like literally already lost. Oh, god damn it. I can never get a good game whenever I'm 1 game away from winning, getting up to the highest rank. I always get a game against someone who just has a card that's way better than anything else, or... Oh, come on now, isn't that just a bit overkill? I could have given that +3 attack and all. If I save for tricks. And of course I roll a 1 just to rub salt into the wound. Chickening. Well, it's the best I can do. I'm not sure how useful it will be. He is low on cards. Wait, if he plays anything, I'm dead. Yeah. That's basically what this game does to me. Whenever I'm anywhere near like some amazing like I'm gonna get to the next rank, whenever I have 4 stars, the game just it knows. It does things. Because I can say that I've lost at 4 stars more than I've lost at any other like amount of stars. I very rarely lose when I don't have any stars in a rank. Don't tend to lose too much when I have 3 or 2 or 1. And then as soon as I get to 4, I just get the worst matchups. Right, I think this guy was a rank 49. I didn't really check. Yeah, rank 49. Oh, man. 39 versus a 49. I would let him have it, but... I wonder what's caused this rise in Chompzilla players. Like, don't get me wrong. I do think Chompzilla is an underrated hero. But I wouldn't use her in ranked. Just because she's too high maintenance. There's so many weaknesses that can be exploited. It seems like the worst character to bring into ranked, just because anyone in ranked will take advantage of everything you do and like give just low blow you all the time. Do all these like things that in a casual game you might not do just for the sake of fun, but in a ranked game you do just for the sake of like winning. Also party time. What? If that was Destroyer Zombie with Lois, that'd be pretty funny. Well, I saved it, so it might be. They have 2 powers in hand. None to really watch out for right now. Scorched Earth doesn't kill anything right now. They can't afford to do a bonus attack yet, and they can't afford to put a repeat moss down. And Chomp Sword doesn't have a plant as a bonus attack as a power. Overshoot's going to draw me a card guaranteed. Might get a second one if he doesn't front it. Does front it. Moonbeam. Not a bad card, but not one I'd be bringing into ranked due to its RNG kind of nature. That is kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I'd like to draw more cards, but this seems pretty good. We could chickening if it doesn't go right, like if they just lawnmower this for whatever reason right now or hammer it. Another party time. Geyser. Right, well there goes Geyser. I know that they don't have that anymore. Destroy a zombie with lowest health. So that confirms it. The only powers they have left are draw 2 cards and Scorched Earth. Still got a health advantage over them even though they've been healing. So, things are looking good. I wonder why that guy did destroy that Space Ninja. Did he know that I had this environment? Because I haven't seen other people using this strategy. Just because they don't think Space Ninjas are good. So I thought that, like, this guy wouldn't see it coming. But it seemed illogical to do that. Unless he knew exactly what was coming. Unless he really wants to preserve his health. Could pop this back into a grave. I mean, it feels like a bit of a waste, but at the same time, I only got 2 Pogos in the deck, so I only have a 5% chance of drawing it with each card. Well, there's Scorched Earth, so the only power they have left is draw 2 cards, so we don't have anything to be worried about. Why? Seriously, why? I don't get it. That was like such a waste of sun. I guess they're just mulliganing for like magic beanstalks and not getting them. Well, I can play this and then I can chickening and laser base next turn. This should draw out a squash, in which case I can change my course of action. I guess that would be Disco Naut thingy, Space Ninja. Oh, whoa, what's this? I guess that is 6 damage. Not a bad play. You might be done for. No, don't roll a 3. Don't roll a 3. Of course you roll a 3. Of course they get a 3. You know what? I shouldn't put down this. I should just chum block lanes with like this and that, and then chickening. Unless they have a team up plant put right there, they cannot kill me. And I should be able to kill them. Okay, it doesn't matter. No! Oh! That is the only card in the game. Those two cards, right? Okay, yeah. I was just thinking that was the only card in the game. Those two cards were the only combinations of cards in the game that Chompzilla could have possibly had that could have won her that game right there and then. She doesn't have a plant does a bonus attack as a power, so she had to have plant food, and she wouldn't have been able to afford to do that unless she had exactly hammer, and there was something with exactly 3 attack there. And if they didn't have the exact combination of cards, I was guaranteed a win. Yeah, that was pretty unlucky. It was probably a deck built for that, but still.